Out here in the sun, testing out the new Moose. First couple of Ks down, so far so good. So far so good. This could be it. Finally, a tyre that never goes flat ever again. I think this is it. I think we've done it. Found it. Solved it. Yay! Broken glass. Yeah. Well, I've ridden to the top of the track. This is a dead end here. They're still constructing the bit behind me. But I got here and my tyre is working good and I'm feeling confident. I'm getting up to full speed on it. I'm carving on the tar seal and the concrete. No problems at all so far, and at this point I'm like, man, this is good, and I think this is it. I think this is the end of flat tyres, and it's like, man, I'm never getting a flat again if this thing holds together. So very excited about that. Can't stop smiling about it. So we'll ride a bit further, and yeah, a few Ks under the belt. Onwards. Yeah, the tyre feels great. I'm loving it. On, still good. Now I can't even notice it. It's like I'm speeding and carving and no problemos. Okay, ride's just fine. And now that I'm acclimated to the nature of it, which took like 5 or 10 minutes, it's not flat. Anyway, let's do some riding. Final thoughts on the ride today. I just checked the tyre and it looks fine. There's no soft spots. I can't find any issue with it. So that's really exciting. Yeah, fine on the gravel, fine on the tar seal, fine on the concrete. Carved fine. I felt good on braking. Yeah, and so the mild difference, you know, in the way that it felt initially was quickly forgotten, and it's like, yeah, I'm totally into them, loving every second of it, and the joy of, you know, not concerned about running over that glass today. Like, I purposely ran it over a big pile of busted up glass, and it was like, oh yeah, go straight for it. Rode over it several times to make sure I'd got it. The people standing around watching me do that probably were thinking I was going to get a flat tire, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to go back to tubes or tubeless after trying this. It's like, this has totally changed the game for me. And you know, the strangeness this morning when I walked out and kicked the tire and it wasn't flat. It's like, hang on, this is weird. It was weird. I'm happy as with it, and I've got no complaints. You know, as I said, the minor differences in the feel of the wheel is just so outweighed by the practicalities and the safety. You know, because that's the big thing. It comes really a lot down to safety. You know, what if you run out of water? Can't make it back, and personally I'd ride on my flat tyre and just keep going and destroy the tyre, but it's nice just to know that it's never going to go flat, and that's the end of that. To sum up today's ride, I believe it was a total success. And the initial couple of minutes of riding, it did feel different, and I did sort of, you know, ponder whether it felt like a slightly bit dead or whatever. But within minutes of riding, it was like my body had acclimated to the new way that it was, and I couldn't even notice it. It felt good. It felt fine, and you know, within 20 minutes or so, I was up to my usual speed. I was carving on the concrete, tar seal on the gravel. I was riding how I would normally ride, and it braked well, so I felt good. Give it a tick for myself anyway. I'm going to not go back to tubes or tubeless after this, and I'm looking at getting a mousse for my other wheel as well, and probably not chopping it up so that I get an even better result. Today's mileage was 29.2 kilometres over gravel, concrete and tar seal, and it operated fine under those conditions. Carved and braked well. When I got back to the start, I noticed that the overall tyre was warm and it felt sort of squishy in there, as it was meant to do, which was fine. It doesn't seem to have any soft spots, dead spots or any other kinds of spots. So I'm very happy with the performance of the mousse. For the safety of riding in the middle of nowhere, it seems like a fair option. So that's where I'm at with it. All right, good luck.